My name is Betty Kreidberg and welcome to the Bow Show. Today we're going to be working with the Ribbon Magic Bow Maker, and I'm going to be showing you just the basic single bow today. On our other series you might have seen our helpful hints. You may want to review that first before you go into making a single bow, but this is a great place to start, and you're going to see a variety of different things we're going to make with just a simple single starter bow. So take your finishing touch book and open it to page 5, and we'll start from the beginning. First of all, we're going to take our bow pin holder. We're going to take the bow pin, and you need one bow pin for each bow. Slide your bow pin into the bow pin holder with the flat side together there, and insert your bow pin holder into the center of your Ribbon Magic Bow Maker. Now, as in our tips, there's a flat side on your bow pin holder. Spin it around in the center here until it drops down, and give it a little snug and you're ready to begin. With the single bow, you're going to unwind your ribbon and you're going to make the loops around 2 or 3 fingers. So I started with the single loop there, but a single starter bow does require 3 or 4 loops, and that makes it different from any other bow because it's going to be more open in the center. You want to fill it in with those 3 or 4 loops. The other tip is to be sure to catch this little end in the center, and you'll see that on all of your bows. Go ahead and poke that down onto the bow pin. When you are going through all those layers, wiggle a little bit and you're ready to begin. Now, here's the easy part. The bow maker is numbered from 1 to 12, so you can't make any mistakes with this. You're going to find your peg number 1, and we're going to count in order from 1 to 12. Wrap your ribbon around the peg and bring it back to the center. Now, if you pull it too tight, you're going to lose the pretty points on the outside of your bow. So leave it a little loose on the outside. Go ahead and poke it down onto the pin. Now here's the trick to the whole thing. You don't have to even touch your bow maker. Let go of your ribbon, let go of your bow maker, and you see where the ribbon falls, that's always your next number. So we're going to just simply slide the bow maker a half turn on the table. It's already wrapping around peg number 2. Again, loosely around the peg and fasten it. You see where it falls opposite? That's peg number 3. So we're going to just turn the bow maker a half turn. I turn it counterclockwise. It doesn't matter which way you start, but whatever you do, don't change your mind in the middle. You're going to be consistent. You're turning your bow maker a half turn on the table until you have a loop around all 12 pegs. So you can double check to see if it's going in order, but once you get this down and you let the ribbon fall opposite, you don't even need to check. Just keep turning your bow maker a half turn, always in the same direction. Now guess what? Your bow is done. So I'm going to clip the ribbon off just past the bow pin there. I'm going to take my little sticky back bow card, and it is pre-punched in the middle for the bow pin. Just attach that right on. Turn your bow maker upside down. With the scissor tip, just eject your bow right out of the bow maker. Slide the holder off. Remember how we slid it in sideways in the beginning? You're going to do the same there. And here's the trick to the single starter bow. It does look a little open in the center, but what you're going to do is take that top layer, pull it off to one side, and as you pull it, you're going to feel that it's going to want to turn and form the nice points. Take the next top layer, pull it off to that side, and turn it. And actually filling in and forming the pointed loops right in the center of your bow, and it fills it right in until your bow is complete. And that is a nice bow. You go to the store and buy a bow like that, it's going to have about 5 loops on it, and you're going to spend a lot more money on that. So it takes about 1.5 yards to 1.25 yards to make a single starter bow with your Ribbon Magic Bow Maker. Some other variations of that single bow, you can see what I've got here are the little candy cups. Here's one where I've purposely left the center out and I've put tulle netting in the middle. So we can tie that up and put candy in the middle, or just leave it open in the center. And you'll see that throughout the finishing touch book, where we're leaving this open and doing some fun things in the center of your bow in place of the center loops. So that is the basic bow. Have fun with your Ribbon Magic Bow Maker. Thank you very much for joining us for the Ribbonfair.com video series. Have a great day.